She left. No warning, no explanation. Just silence. And now you're sitting there staring at the ceiling, wondering what the hell went wrong, replaying every word, every smile, every moment you thought meant something. But here's the brutal truth, brother. She made her choice, and now you have one. You either break down, or you break through. Because real men, they don't chase what walked away. They build while others beg. They level up while others lose themselves. So, yeah, she left. But maybe that was the start of you finally finding yourself. You know what most men never realize? It's not about her. It's about you, and what you ignored. See? She didn't just wake up one day and leave. It started way earlier. It started when you stopped leading, when you started overgiving, hoping love would fix the cracks in your self-worth. It started when you put her at the center of your life, instead of your purpose. You made her your oxygen. So when she walked away, you felt like you couldn't breathe. But here's the truth nobody tells you. No woman can complete a man who hasn't completed himself. The pain you feel, it's not just heartbreak. It's a wake-up call, a call to rebuild your foundation. Not for her, for you. Because real men don't lose themselves in love. They find their power through pain. So, what does this really look like in a man's life? It's waking up at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering what you could have done differently. It's scrolling through old chats, reading her "I love you" messages, and wondering when it all started to fade. You stop hitting the gym. You skip meals. You tell your boys you're fine, but deep down, you're falling apart. You replay the last conversation again and again. Her tone, her silence, her last look. And the worst part, you start blaming yourself for everything. Every flaw, every mistake, every weakness. You think, maybe I wasn't man enough. Maybe I was too much, or not enough. But brother, this isn't just heartbreak. This is what happens when a man attaches his identity to someone else's love. The pain is real, but it's showing you something deeper. This is not the end. It's the mirror you've been avoiding. You ever sat in a room full of people and still felt completely alone? She's gone, and you're left with memories that don't know how to leave. On the outside, you smile. You chill with the boys. You post gym stories, act unbothered, tell everyone, "I'm good." But inside, you're shattered in silence. You replay every word, every argument, every late-night text, now just seen. You don't tell anyone how empty your chest feels, how her absence echoes louder than her presence ever did. Because society taught you, real men don't cry. Suck it up. Move on. So, you bottle it up. You scroll till 3 a.m. Swipe, ignore, distract, repeat. You're trying to escape, but running in circles. You tell yourself you don't care. But that's the lie you whisper, just to survive the night. This is the emotional conflict no one talks about. You want to feel loved, but you're afraid to look weak. You want to heal, but you're scared of the silence. And here's the kicker. The more you hide your pain, the heavier it gets. But bro, you don't have to carry this weight in secret. Real strength is not in pretending. It's in facing what hurts and rising anyway. You're not broken. You're in battle. And battles, they shape warriors. Then one night, it hits you. You're staring at her old texts again, and for the first time, you don't feel the urge to reply. You scroll past her story, and your heart doesn't skip a beat. Not because you've stopped loving her, but because you've started choosing you. That's when it clicks. She was a chapter, not the whole book. You realize you've spent so much time chasing someone else's love that you forgot how powerful it is to love yourself. This pain, it wasn't a punishment. It was a wake-up call to rebuild, to refocus, to rise like the man you were always meant to become. She left, but maybe, just maybe, that's exactly what you needed to finally return to yourself. So, what does a real man do next? He stops begging for closure and starts creating his own peace. No drunk texts, no chasing, no trying to win her back. He goes silent, but not out of weakness, out of wisdom. Because healing doesn't start when she apologizes. It starts when you stop needing one. He hits the gym not for revenge, but to rebuild discipline, to feel strong again inside out. He sets new boundaries. He rewires his mind. He learns to enjoy his own company without escaping into distractions. Because real men don't escape the pain. They walk through it. Head up, heart cracked, but spirit unbreakable. He starts journaling, reading, working on his money, his mission, his mindset. He's not moving on to forget her. He's moving on to remember who he was before her and evolve into someone even better after her. This isn't the end. This is the becoming. Okay, she's gone. Now what? Step 1, go silent. Not to punish her, but to protect you. Silence is where clarity grows. Step 2, build your body. Hit the gym, go for a run, train hard. Not to impress anyone, but to respect yourself again. Step 3, lock in on your mission. Channel every ounce of pain into purpose. Work on your goals like your life depends on it, because it does. Step 4, heal the mind. Journal every night. Read 1 book a week. Replace scrolling with leveling up. This is your rebirth arc, not your breakdown. Pain is loud, but healing is focused. So, the next move? Make it about you. And make it legendary. They told you, move on, find someone new. That's how you heal. But here's the truth. Real men don't replace. They rebuild. They don't rush into someone else's arms. They face the mirror. Because healing isn't about getting her back. It's about getting yourself back. And that is the glow-up no one sees coming. She walked away, but your story, it's just beginning. This pain you're feeling, it's not a curse, it's a call. To rise, to rebuild, to become the man even you admire. And if you're ready for that version of yourself, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a brother who needs to hear it. Because real strength starts in silence, but echoes forever.